From August 27, the United States will enforce a steep 50% tariff on Indian goods entering its markets. The Trump administration has slapped the 25% additional duty on India as a penalty for purchasing Russian crude oil and military equipment.
Say the Russian oil import in India is making because it is economically viable. Now, in case we do not buy the Russian oil, we will be economically inefficient. So that's not possible. Then the economy is otherwise going to suffer. So we have to make a choice between the two evils, that we stop Russian oil, then we become economically inefficient and continue with the export. On the other hand, we say, no, we will continue to be economically efficient by buying Russian oil, but we will face the music which comes to us in the shape of exports, some challenges which are there on that part.
Analysts describe the new tariff regime as one of the most severe trade shocks India has faced in recent years. Critical labor-intensive sectors such as textiles, gems and jewellery, shrimp, carpets and furniture now face serious challenges in maintaining their global competitiveness. The survival of many small and medium enterprises is in question, and large-scale layoffs of their workforce are a real possibility now.
To be honest, it's a no-go and non-starter for any importer to take this big hit on any imports, especially when it comes to textile value chain. Whole supply chain is working on a very thin margin. To absorb such heavy increase in the tariff, I'm afraid it's only consumer who has to bear eventually. For the shorter time, look, we all are waiting for miracle to happen and additional 25% tariff to go away.
However, analysts say the tariffs will not just hurt India, but also the US economy, which faces the risk of higher inflation and a possible slowdown in the days ahead.
I don't see that this is going to benefit the US economy in any way, because they will increase their inflation trajectory, which is already high, because more than 2% inflation in US is not tolerable. So they have to bring down their inflation scenario in the coming times. If the inflation remains high, then US economy will not be able to grow in a normal rate also. And their growth rate is not that much impressive. They grew at around 1.4% during the earlier Trump tenure of 2017 to 2020. So I believe again they will face such kind of slowdown if they are increasing the tariff at such rates of 25% or 50% on the major suppliers.
GTRI estimates that India's exports to the US are expected to decline steeply to approximately $49.6 billion in FY 2026 due to Washington's new tariff regime. The move will benefit India's competitors including China, Vietnam, Mexico, Turkey, along with several other countries, as US buyers are likely to source more from these markets.